I'm David Garrard, and I'm the course leader for the postgraduate programme in Historic Conservation at Oxford Brookes University. This provides a comprehensive grounding in the conservation of the historic built environment. If you want to pursue a career in this field, or if you already work in conservation and would like to build on your knowledge and skills, then this course might be for you. The Historic Conservation programme at Oxford Brookes has been running for nearly 30 years. As you'd expect, the content is extremely varied. There are classes on architectural history, cultural theory and ethics, heritage law, planning and urban design, structures and materials, and economics and finance. The course is taught jointly by staff from Oxford Brookes and Oxford University, a unique partnership between the two institutions, with help from a lineup of visiting experts from across the conservation sector. Formal classroom teaching is supplemented by an extensive programme of field trips, site visits and practical sessions. Students get out in the street and up on the scaffolding. They learn to make bricks, mix mortar, chisel stone and shape timber, grasping the subject matter with their hands as well as with their minds. The programme can be studied full-time in a single year or part-time, usually over 2 years. Apart from certain field trips, all the teaching takes place on Mondays and Tuesdays, so it's relatively straightforward to attend on day release from paid work. Students come from all over the UK, Europe and the world. As graduates, they go on to work in an extremely wide variety of roles, for local authorities, preservation trusts and conservation contractors, as heritage specialists within architecture, design and town planning practices, in nationwide organisations like the National Trust and Historic England, and for international bodies such as UNESCO. I'm a graduate of the course myself, and I'm happy to say that wherever I go in the conservation world, I meet people who know about the Brookes programme and hold it in high esteem. We're now going to hear some current students talking about their experience of the course.
My name's Ed Hawkins. I'm a Built Heritage Consultant at RPS. I'm doing the full Master's degree in Historic Conservation, and some of the reasons I chose the course were its practical applicability to what I do on a daily basis. The field trips in particular were quite useful in seeing the methods that are used to conserve historic buildings and how those apply to what I do professionally. I think having gained the MSc and getting the IHBC accreditation eventually, that will stand me in good stead in making more informed decisions when I'm working for my clients and providing them with the services they need to enable development.
My name is Sarah, and I'm doing the Historic Building Conservation course here at Oxford Brookes. I worked originally as a solicitor for a number of years in finance, and then I did a Master's in Architectural History and decided to work in conservation. So I worked as a conservation advisor for the Victorian Society before really feeling that I needed a bit more structure to my knowledge in conservation and a bit more breadth. So that's really, in short, why I decided to do the course. I'm really enjoying the course. It is giving me structure and greater knowledge. One of the things I've enjoyed a lot is the variety of teachers that we've had in all sorts of different fields. We've had photographers from Historic England who come to talk to us. This afternoon we have a class on lime, and certainly it is intense having one whole day of classes. But the advantage of being in Oxford is that it has such a rich variety of architecture, and you can look at really anything from medieval up to the present day.
So that's who we are and what we do. You can find more information on the Historic Conservation programme page on the Oxford Brookes website. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at the address below.